Beckoned by a mysterious visitor, the heroes embark on a mission into the very heart of the Dragon High Lord's realm. The ominous city of Sanction, crouched in a narrow valley between the mighty volcanoes known as the Lords of Doom, holds the secret to the good dragon's oath. Unimaginable terrors await the party as they search the city, seeking a key to the fiery lair of the Dragon High Lord and his evil minions. Can the heroes solve the mystery of the Dragon's Oath? Will they penetrate the deception of the Dark Queen in time to bring salvation to Kryn? Or will their valiant efforts be in vain? Welcome to the world of Kryn and the legendary DragonLance.
What is that?
You'll never find out because we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and others to Atomic Peanut Butter Presents DragonLance: Dragons of Deceit, Part 3. I am Adam. I'm your dungeon master for tonight's festivities. And we're just going to get right on into it. If I was ready, but I'm not. So there we are. Now we're going to get right on into it. So as you can see, we waited a week so we would have everybody here. And then Gary was hungover at 1:30 in the afternoon. So we're going to feel free to make fun of him throughout the evening because he can't be here today and is not feeling well.
Is that traditional for their new... Well, they wouldn't
have Thanksgiving anyway.
They don't have Thanksgiving.
But he's American, so he could still celebrate it, right?
And maybe
yeah.
Yes.
Anybody can choose to celebrate it, yes, but
Yeah.
Some chose to celebrate a little too much. Anyway, let's introduce the rest of the group.
otherwise known as those who could possibly be bothered to show up.
Yes, Michael, you've bothered to be here tonight. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I am Michael, and I'll be playing Saren Fogsong, a elvish wizard of Sylvanesty. And yeah, he's a pretty exciting wizard.
Kemchan.
Sup? I'm still playing Janik. Our Minotaur pirate captain. And about to kick some ass on the open seas.
That's the spirit. Oh.
Assuming everything works.
All right, that's not going to be shown on film. And excuse me, last but not least, I'm doing a little bit of work behind the scenes here. And forgot that I was also supposed to be emceeing tonight's performance. Will Dot Player.
Wow. Ooh, I like that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, but you couldn't hear most of the first part.
Yeah,
so
you heard the hoo-hoos.
It was too high.
Yeah, it went boop. You heard like a little boop, 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 and then the hoo-hoos at the end.
Cinnerin's out here talking trash already, saying that my character's going to die. I don't even know where he's getting that from. I'm in no position to die right now. There's all these Minotaurs that are all jacked up already. They're half down hit points. I'm going to rage and go and kick a bunch of ass. Oh, nice segue. I'm playing Smeen Bruga. He's a Nordgard privateer and smuggler, and he's decided to go out and find people to help him fight against the dragon armies because nobody else but his people are doing it. And he's killed dragons in the past because he's a badass.
He has not. It's canon. You have mentioned this multiple times that he himself has not killed a dragon.
That's true, but that's not what he tells people.
Right, yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
There it is. So,
as always, you can check us out here on Fridays whenever we play. We've actually played, I think, 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Now, we haven't played this game 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Actually, we didn't play we played Honey Heist last week.
We played Honey Heist last week.
Um,
Which then I went ahead and played that with a bunch of people the other day, and they all loved it. So,
all right, cool.
pretty fun game.
Yeah, it's good for a little, easy, quick, one shot.
We did the same exact scenario, so it was pretty.
There you go. Yeah.
but did you get the honey?
They did. Yeah.
The honey
All
is
right.
the ding.
In their Volkswagen Rabbit, they went driving away. They were all hanging off of it.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, yeah, you guys ruined your.
So it's sort of
Volkswagen
like a
Rabbit.
clown car.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyway, you can catch us here on Twitch /Atomic Peanut Butter Group, YouTube /Atomic Peanut Butter Group, Facebook /Wicked Studios 11, which is Will's Facebook page. And you can listen to us on podcast wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for DragonLance Chronicles. And all of them are up currently. I put the other one up earlier this week. So you can listen to all 96 previous episodes. This is episode 97. We are marching toward 100. 100 episodes, guys, where there will be giveaways. So tell your friends. And, that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Antecedently on DragonLance, and I didn't write anything down because I've had a pretty shitty week and forgot about it until just a little while ago. But basically, the group is back on the Behemoth, which is Jadek's third ship, and heading down towards Sanction in the southern reaches. Which is also a dragon army stronghold. They have maybe some semblance of the beginnings of a plan, but that's about it on how they're going to get into Sanction. Most of it involves pirating prior to get there somehow, but sure. In the meanwhile, they were snuck up upon, by talking about pirates, another pirate ship, which was the Black Skull, and led by Captain Mad Boris, who is a Minotaur along with his Minotaur crew. So the battle did start, and we're going to continue that here. Now you can see both of the ships a little bit, except we do not have Athea.
Now, all the guys up here, all these Minotaurs right here, they're all at half health.
No,
Don't forget that.
they're not. Those are the ones over here were at half. A lot of them were at half health on this side of the ship.
I think you're mistaken. I think
I
those
can
other guys
see
Back
it.
half of the ship is where that one spell that Fog Song went off.
And they were also, damn it, not Hexblade. What is it? Hypnotic Patterned. I cannot remember that fucking spell for the life of me. However, that is now gone because Garrett.
Purple Haze, man.
That's what I called it earlier on.
Who's
for
this
those of
dude
you.
in between all the Minotaurs right there?
I don't know. That's
That
Michael's
was
other
the-
character. So is that your synaptic or
That
whatever
was
it is?
that was just to indicate that I had cast something on the blue guy, and as we were closing out the episode, I think
Yes.
probably turned him into an elemental or something.
Is that what you were doing? Okay, because it was
So
your
I
guy.
just
turn.
tossed
pretty-
that over
pretty
there
handsome.
just to keep track of that we had done that. So
You did cast synaptic static,
Right, and that was what we did to begin with.
And that was what they got all their hit points.
That's
down
what
from.
they lost all their hit
Okay.
points with. Oh, I can't. I gotta find my right character. I opened up Cyril, and that just wasn't working for me. Cause like, where'd all the spells go? Like, Cyril doesn't have any spells. But yeah, I had done some really cool spells, synaptic something or another, and then I was doing summon elemental, which is why I have that other character over there just to.
All right, so an elemental is now in that spot. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Does the elemental get to go, or do you just?
He hasn't done anything yet. Basically, I cast a spell and we ended. So
Okay. Well, then
I remember right.
that's yes, because you were last on that thing. I didn't remember that you continued to go. All right.
Oh.
So you've
We
cast.
got to re-roll an ish.
No, I have it all on here.
Oh,
Okay.
mine's only got 2 on it.
That's all right. I'll let you know when you're.
Yeah, I've only got 2 on initiative.
Okay,
That's
you
fine.
just tell me when I go. And I'll go.
You, Jadek is up next, then the Minotaurs, and then it is. Oh, you know who we don't have in there? Your crew. By the way, guys, of those of you listening and watching at home, we have 3 loyal viewers / subscribers who are now named characters on the ship, and I'm gonna zoom in. It's really hard to read. You're never gonna be able to read this at home, and you're not even seeing it because I didn't move over to that thing yet. There we go. We have Chris Andrew, Sidorin, and Bromenard are all crewmen now on the ship of the Behemoth. So you guys can also cheer for your own tokens if you'd like.
Well, that's slick.
That I just came up with right now, but thank you. I thought it was pretty
That's
slick
that's,
myself.
that's good thinking.
It is Black Friday. I am in full capitalism mode here, guys.
There you go.
So
And by the way, if you want good stuff from Drive-Thru RPG, it's all at 50% off. And there's a link, I think, still on here. Let me scroll down, see if it's still there. Yep, there's a link right here that you can just scroll down to our Drive-Thru RPG, where there are
If you're-
literally 64,000 things that are on sale right now.
If you're looking through it
Most
on
of
the
it up to
website,
50%
if you're
off.
looking onto your phone, it's not there.
Oh yeah, huh? Is
Yeah.
that how it is? Screw mobile devices.
I,
Phones are meant for talking on, not watching TV.
okay, old guy.
That's me.
Cramps.
I'm about to tell people to get off my line. You
Yeah.
wait.
This was most of Will's Thanksgiving dinner rant too. He did the same thing. Nobody had any idea what he was talking about, but
Yeah. My neighbor did, the really old dude. We sit on our porches and we talk to each other.
All right.
Find about those young 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
You got that right. It's amazing how much just a little over a decade makes.
All right, Jadek, you are up.
Okay. Hang on 1 sec.
This is such a giant map. I'm trying to scroll in a little bit here as best I can. I don't know where Jadek is.
I gotta say,
Jadek-
Kempchad, you sound pretty awesome. Just saying.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, much better than. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't jinx it now, though.
Too
don't
late.
know
I should
where
have said
you
it.
are.
It's my fault.
I am over. I am on the.
God
As
damn
soon
it.
as you said that, he broke
Right.
up. As soon as you said that, he fucking broke up. Will, it's all your fault. All right, we need to get the crew on here. Just give me one moment. I will pop them in.
Shouldn't the crew just go when Jadek goes? I mean, they're his crew.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys can all take.
I mean, if you
swashbucklers.
need me to, I can run Flint. Or
You can run
any
Sidorin.
NPCs. No, I definitely need a named NPC. That
He is a named NPC. His name is Sidorin.
Think of all the payback you can get.
I would prefer to fight with Flint in heavy plate armor close to water.
No.
You know what? Yeah, you take Flint.
No,
Maybe you
he's
roll.
not allowed to have Flint.
Yes!
Fuck you,
Yes!
Ken-chan. You don't make these rules.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not ready to
I
end this
agree
game
with
already.
Kempchad. He's got it right.
Yeah, let them dig Flint.
No, you've got Flint. Flint goes on your turn because you didn't put him in the turn order. Unless you want to roll for him now.
I didn't put him. All right, I'll roll for him now.
You having a hot flash? Michael?
Anybody be wondering I'm drawing mouse pads?
Yeah, like he's...
There you go, 7 for Flint.
I realized how stupid that probably looked.
Yeah. It's pretty weird.
I don't know. You look like tons of women that I've seen in church. Plenty of times.
Hey, man. Hallelujah.
Oh, good Lord, Lord. Woo.
All right.
I'll get up and sing now.
I'll pay good money for that.
Yeah.
You can do your ogres on that. I'll open them up. You just tell me what you want them to do, and I will move them and click buttons.
My ogres? Is that what you said? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so Janik.
Oh, there you are. I see you now.
All right, you see me now? I'm on the stern side,
Yep.
next to some grinning idiot. Who is that?
That's Fox Song. Some grinning idiot.
Okay.
That's pretty true, though.
Yeah.
Does Foxsong have a spell going on right now?
Yes.
And if he does, what does it look like?
Right now, the blue guy has turned into a fiery blue flames that are like wrapped all around him, and he's standing in the middle of those critters down there. Those minotaurs.
Oh, is that that's that character in the blue
Yeah,
coat?
that's
Okay.
all I could.
So there's a blue fire elemental at the front of the ship.
Yes.
Is that it? And then those, and Adam, those minotaurs in the back of the ship, what's their deal?
I had cast synaptic static on them earlier.
Okay, so then they are what? Dizzied? What?
They took psychic damage, and then I gotta reread the spell here now. So those that failed their save have muddled thoughts for a minute, and during that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts that number from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as con saves.
What are they? What are they subtracting? Keep
A d6 for basically every time they roll, they have to subtract a d6.
All right. Well, remind me of
Minute.
that when they're up next. I'm just trying to give you this fire elemental, Michael. Do you have the stats for it? Because
I do have the stats up, pulled up on my third monitor. Yes.
okay, good. Because I'm gonna just delete that because I can't. For some reason, Roll20, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. Is not letting me open up a fire elemental other than as like the sheet to read, so I can't edit it and give you access to it. So, all right.
All right, so Janik is standing next to Fox. Will whisper into him, listen, don't burn the ship down. That's all I ask. Do what you gotta do, but don't burn that ship down. There's a lot of stuff on there we could use. And then with that, he slips on his ring of invisibility
Okay.
and then boards the ship and then swings over and boards the ship. Can I move him over?
Sure. Move him where you want to swing him over to. You're gonna need a acrobatics check. Or
Sure.
athletics. I'll let you do one or the other. Whatever.
Yeah. In athletics. 18.
Yeah, you're fine. You're over there. Roll me.
Invisible.
You're invisible. Roll me a stealth check with advantage just to see if they know. Because they saw rope swinging too. So just roll me a flat. Not advantage. Roll me a flat.
They also heard. Oh.
But if their brain is muddled, I'm trusting they wouldn't notice anything. But okay, stealth check.
You have heavy armor on, and you rolled a natural 1.
Okay,
So they're still
fine.
gonna have disadvantage when they attack you, but they got a pretty good idea you're on their boat.
Okay. And then I will start attacking with my scimitar speed.
Alright, you're gonna just become invisible as soon as you do that anyway, so.
Yeah, that's fine. But at least on that the first guy here, right there, he won't know it. Okay, scimitar speed. 19.
Yes, that'll hit.
Well, because I'm invisible, shouldn't that be with advantage?
Sure. Oh, all right, because you got a 30 there too. Fine, I'll let you do that one. You get
That's
you
true.
get one.
That's the
I'll
raw.
give you that. You're right. You're
That's
right.
the raw.
Yeah. All right, and that's this guy here. Kemchan, the guy I'm pinging
Cool.
here.
So that's what that?
Which one is it? This one that I'm pinging?
Yes, that one. That one you're pinging. Yes.
All right. So roll me. Well, your max damage is gonna be 10, 12. Is that right? Yeah, I guess it's 12. So you almost rolled max damage. Then roll me. Well, I guess you want to use this 11, or do you want to re-roll? Basically, it's almost max damage as it is. So you'll have 20.
I keep it.
Yeah. So 23 points of damage you do to him on that first strike.
Sidran brought up a really good point, and
Yeah.
I think Jadik would know this. Can you challenge this captain
This is Beharu,
to a
not
duel?
Sidran, by the way, who said that.
Oh, sorry, but can you challenge him to a duel for a ship? I don't know. Is that a thing?
You could try it, but right now he's too busy slaughtering Minotaur.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Beirut, sorry.
Honestly, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to work my way down to the captain.
All right, the captain is this one here.
Right there.
Your microphone's breaking up again because Will fucked everything up by jinxing you.
I got broad shoulders. I'll take that responsibility.
Anyway, you still have, I don't know how many attacks left, but...
Fine. So, is that guy dead?
No, he's not
All
dead.
that damage?
No,
Oh, damn it.
he's still up.
Okay. He's still up.
He's down to about a quarter of
All
what
right,
he
so then-
what he started with, though. Minotaurs have a
Alright.
lot of hit points, guys.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So then I will attack. My second attack will be on the Minotaur next to him as
Okay.
I'm making my way to the captain.
You don't want to try to finish off that
And
first one?
No,
I don't care.
because he's right now he's making a beeline for the captain.
Okay.
And then again, scimitar speed.
That'll hit
18.
for 12
12
points of
slash.
damage. That's pretty good. He's still up, of course.
And then let's see. I'm guessing these squares are what, 5?
They're 5-foot squares, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna move in through there. You're
So
gonna
then I
take
can reach the captain.
You're gonna take an attack of opportunity by this one guy here, though, that you didn't finish off. As you move past him.
Heavy armor.
I don't give a shit about your heavy armor. Well, let's see if I might. That 11 won't do it.
11.
Yeah. All right, you make
Nope.
it past. Okay.
And then I am face to face with the captain.
All right, you take a step away from that guy, and you
Alright.
get another attack of opportunity against you.
Sure.
22.
22. Wait. No, does not do it.
What is your AC?
25, baby.
I hate all of you guys. All right, so you were up here. You still have 2 attacks, I think, with your sword, but are you going to use your attack to challenge?
I'm going to use my attack to challenge. Yes.
All right.
So
So tell me how you're doing it.
I'm assuming he has his up, so I will like crawl.
I can't.
But then
Yeah.
lean into him and say, "I challenge you."
You.
Huh?
Sorry, your microphone is still a little crappy. It's very difficult to hear you again.
So,
It's not your mic.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah, Will jinxed you, but it's your. This I don't know what's going on because it only started not long ago, but it has not been good since. Mad Boris anyway looks at you and says, "You challenge me? You challenge me to what? The death?"
if need be, or you could submit it now.
I could what it now? It sounded like you said I could sip it now, but I don't know if that. I don't understand that dialect.
Submit. You could quit. You could quit now.
Oh. Thank you, Kim
Will you be
Chan.
bringing presents in about a month, or
No, Kim Chan. What was I doing? What laugh was I doing there? Come on.
That was just,
You can't hear what he said, but it was
That was
Jabba the
Jabba's
Hutt.
laugh.
Yes.
Jabba the Hutt.
like I said, are you bringing presents next month?
All right.
He's gonna ask for the Wookiee next.
Yeah. All right, Jadok. And here's the deal. We fight. Mundane weapons only. No magic. My boys won't attack yours unless yours do anything funny. Winner not only lives, but gets control of the other's boat. He probably would have said vessel instead of boat.
And crew.
Sure, and crew.
I could have finished off 2 of your men on my way to get you. On my way to you, but I chose not to. So, I accept that term.
Well,
Tell your men to put their weapons down now.
He's gonna take. It says before we get started. Oh, does he? How many hit points are I supposed to have? Anything? He's gonna take a health potion. Even the playing field. His men are gonna move back. So there's basically nobody on this deck.
Okay.
Except for the 2 of you. You guys can, the rest of you can place yourselves on the boat wherever you'd want to be to witness this.
All right.
We're gonna move this over here. Let's see the weapon, he says to you. No, you're not allowed on that deck, Michael. You have to stay.
Oh.
You're on your boat.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Can he walk over there, though?
Nope, he can't. He can walk over there, sure, but he cannot go on this deck.
Okay.
That's the fighting deck.
Okay.
Fighting deck. Yeah.
All right.
I slip on my
All right,
ring of
so-
invisibility then?
How many people have rings of invisibility?
Everybody but you.
Everybody
Apparently.
You weren't there when we all bought Cracker Jacks, and everybody got a ring of invisibility as the popcorn prize.
All right.
That sounds about right.
All right. So, what weapon are you using?
I sheath my scimitar of speed, and I will pull out my great axe.
All right. He also has a great axe.
Don't you have, or am I getting the characters wrong? A Vorpal sword?
That is the
Zekarel.
wrong character.
No, that's the wrong character.
But he
Okay,
also
fair
said no mundane
No magic.
weapons.
No
That's
magic.
right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, so
So.
much for cheating.
Yeah. This is, I mean, if he has any, if Kim-chan as a Minotaur has any, what's the word I'm looking for? Not nobility, not ethics, honor as a knight. I mean, as a Minotaur.
He's a pirate.
So's
What
the
are
other
you
guy.
talking about?
But Minotaur in this world in particular are known for their honor,
Is that no
even though
bull?
they're evil. What'd you say? Well,
Is that no bull?
Oh boy.
noble,
What is-
yeah. If you had any nobility. All right. So we're gonna keep the turn order, but just roll a d20, and he's gonna do the same, and add your dexterity. His is 0, so he's not gonna add anything, to see who goes first in this new round. And in case things go tits up, we'll keep the other turn order for everybody else. So roll me a d20, Kim-chan. There we go.
I rolled a d20.
Yep, I rolled a 3.
Six.
All right, you go first. Describe what you're
Counts.
doing
All
instead
right.
of just hit, swing, hit. Give me a little flair with your
Little
combat
pizzazz.
moves here, since it's a one-on-one combat now.
Okay, fine. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to. No, I won't do that. No, I'm just gonna. I'm going to straight up attack head for with the great axe, swinging the great axe. Nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna follow up with something else because
Okay, so
Just straight
first
up
one,
attack.
you're just swinging right at him.
swinging right at him with the great axe. 21.
That'll hit. That 4 is definitely not right.
Yeah, no.
Great axe
So
is
I'll-
2d12 plus your strength.
2d12.
Oh, that might just be his.
2d12.
1d12.
1d12.
God damn, this guy got a big axe.
1d12.
He's cheating already,
He's
Kim.
much
Jen,
bigger.
take him out.
He's much bigger. I don't know why Kim-chan does not have the same size as these.
Foghat, you got to drop a fireball right there.
D12 plus your strength.
Okay,
Kim-chan.
wait. Okay, d12.
Plus strength.
Oh! You kidding me? That
There you go. There's your 1
my
plus what?
strength is. What's my strength? 4.
So 5 points of damage he takes. All right. Second attack. You get 3 normally. Is that right?
Yeah. Second attack, still with the great axe. 15.
Yeah, that hits him. He doesn't have armor on, so.
Well, that's his fault.
So again, roll me a
D12.
d12 plus 4.
Ah! 12.
All right, so that's 16
Nice.
more. All right, and one
16
more
more.
attack.
And now, yes. I will hit him with my hammering horns. immediately have to hit a creature with a melee. Bonus. Oh, that's bonus action. So then, no, I would just keep swinging with the great axe. It's doing me well. And then, with my bonus action, I'll hit him with the hammering horns.
Okay. 18 hits.
18.
Yep. His AC is 14. I'm just going to give you that right now. For 11 more.
That's 6 plus 4, 5.
10
I'll
more.
be 10.
10 more.
10
All right.
Together.
He has one more hit point than he had before he
And
took
now
his
bonus
his healing potion to heal him back up to max.
Oh, God. And what is it? Yeah, hammering horns. So what is it, 5 feet? You have to give me a strength savings throw with DC 15.
Oh, I wish your microphone
Otherwise,
worked.
you get pushed 10 feet away.
All right. 16.
Okay, so he doesn't.
Oh, your mic sucks. We gotta figure out something so we can actually hear you when you talk to us. All right, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. He is bloody and broken. He sort of cracks his neck, is one side then the other, and he is going to swing at you with a great axe. And he's going to do this recklessly, and that is a crit. 24, 26. So 30 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
Second attack. I'm going to use, because I rolled a nat 1, I am going to use an inspiration point. I have to look to see how many I have.
You only have one.
Fuck off. Nice try, though. I have 9. I think. Is that right?
Damn it.
Yeah. Alright, so that's down to 8. And I'm going to re-roll that. Again, reckless. $22 will still miss you. I'm going to use another, just because I can.
Oh.
I just want to make this closer, because you're going to beat him, but I want to make it closer. Vaharun says if Kim Chen wins, can he become an admiral? Absolutely. Crit again! This time 31 points of damage.
Oh boy. That's not good.
And then again, as his last attack is going to try to gore you with his horns.
Feel the fury of his ancestors as he gores you with those horns.
10 is not going to do it. I'm going to waste one more. See if I can take you down and take this over this whole ship.
His ancestors aren't very furious.
No. All right. 18 will also miss. Do I use another? I don't want to waste them all right now.
His ancestors definitely weren't that furious after all.
Yeah, but anyway, so what was that? 61 points of damage to you?
Yep.
All right. You are up. You have
No.
He attacked recklessly, so you do have an advantage on your attacks against him.
And now we watch Captain Jadek carve his destiny.
Who says that? I guess since Foxsong is
All right,
invisible.
Yeah.
He's just
The blue guy saying it.
narrating from the other ship.
Alright, great axe. 17.
Yep, he has a 14 AC.
Alright, 12. Oh.
That's a 1.
So that's 5 damage.
5 damage, alright.
Yeah.
Bless you. If in fact that
Okay,
was a sneeze. And if
second
not,
attack.
bless you anyway, my child.
There we
Crit.
go, 25.
No, because you have
His
advantage.
axe
It's a crit.
hungers.
So
It is a crit. Nice.
So 12 plus, what is it? 4?
12 plus
So
4.
16, and then roll the damage. 16 plus whatever you roll here. This is the 4th crit.
So it's a 12.
So 10, 26
10.
points of damage. Not quite as good as his damage, but pretty close. He's not looking great, though. You might be able to finish him off if you get a good roll here.
Captain Jadek's axe hungers for battle. Today it feasts on the enemy's demise.
We need you to narrate this because we can barely hear what Kemchan is saying. So, all right, if you give one more attack, that'll hit. Roll your
21.
damage.
Come on, where? There we go. 12. God damn it. 5.
He is still. Oh, you want to use an inspiration point for that damage?
No, I'm going to use an action surge.
Okay, fine. All right. One more hit. I was gonna say we'll likely down him, but probably not the way you've been rolling damage. You'll definitely hit him.
I know.
'Cause he's still at disadvantage.
I don't. Let's say Janik doesn't want to kill him. He just wants to.
If you don't kill him, you don't get his ship.
Yeah, you got to kill this dude.
That was the deal.
I
That was
want to.
the deal.
I want to. No, I want him to like.
Nope.
Nope,
you
that
gotta
was the
kill him.
deal. You agreed to the deal.
Gotta kill him.
Yeah, you agreed to the deal. That was the deal.
This
Dead.
axe is the instrument of his demise.
It's a 17 that'll hit because you have advantage.
You are the embodiment of chaos. Bring thunder.
There we go. 12 plus 4.
He's
is
dead.
16.
He had 9 hit points.
No god shall weep this day, for the hero has triumphed.
All right, so how do you finish him off, Kemchan? And then what do you say to his crew?
I have cut his midsection into pieces, and when he falls dead, I take his head off.
Well, first, when you
Then
first
I
cut
hold
it,
it
that
up.
last cut goes right through his spine, and he stands there for a second, and he looks down, and he looks up at you, and he says, "Shit." As one piece, like the top part slides forward, his bottom half slides backwards, and he just falls onto the deck in a splat and a thump. And then you take his head off.
I take his head off, and I hold it up by one of the horns, and I yell triumphantly, "You are all now under the rule of Captain Janik. So said your captain. And the rules of this fight."
No, they appreciate
And
the test of strength.
Oh yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
Minotaurs follow strength, so they are on board, literally.
Yeah. All right. Now, well, that went a lot different than I thought it was going to. So, all right. So you do now have 2 ships, Admiral.
Yeah.
Who is going
Dude,
to be?
we could just sail straight in to that place now, and they're going to accept us as bad guys. So, ogre crew, minotaur crew, we just chain up the elves in the hold. We'll be good.
I mean,
Step aside, weakling. The blue guy demands blood, and I'll deliver it if you try something like that.
See, he's down with it.
yeah, he's,
I'm threatening you. You're gonna throw me in the hold. I'm an elf.
yeah.
Yeah, but for pretend, not for reals.
Oh.
You'll like have a key and everything.
Yeah.
See, it's all good.
By the way, Bromenard, you are a named character now, besides the fact that you are the name of the character that we created a long time ago. But there is a Bromenard crewman on the Behemoth here as well as Ciderin and Chris Andrew. Verharoon, do you want to be named? Let's get Verharoon on here as well. Where? There we go. V-A-A... I have no idea. That's A-E-R-A-U-N. Alright, so this way it'll be fun when the crew dies. I thought that was going to happen tonight. That's why I named some of you guys. But unfortunately, that plan did not come to fruition. Alright, so on the ship, one of the Minotaurs goes by the name Grog.
Of course he
Really?
does.
Really? Grog? Really?
Dude, I was expecting more Minotaur deaths, not named NPCs.
Apparently.
Comes up to you and says, and that'll be...
There's a fantasy D&D character generator.
Yeah, I know,
thing.
but I don't have that up. So
Say,
Why
I'm
not? You
pretty
got like
sure
5,
Minotaur's in there.
6 monitors.
it's Grog with 2 G's.
Oh, well, that's different. Okay.
And he has an umlau.
Yeah.
that would be Groog.
Is that the other G in the beginning or the end? 'Cause
Oh, you
there's
know what?
already
He's
2
gonna have
Gs
one
in
at the
there.
beginning and one at the end, so he's gonna have 4 G's altogether. It's Grog, G-G-R-O-G-G.
Gruog.
And he comes over to you and says, "Ahoy, Captain! I'm First Mate Grog."
He has a stutter.
Yes, he.
Can we just call this one Gru for short?
Blah 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 blah. Where do we go?
No, I don't like that nickname at all.
Yeah. All right, there is treasure on this ship, by the way. You'll find out.
So, did we decide who's the captain's going to be?
No, you need a captain for this ship.
I think Smeen would be a good choice.
If only you had a second captain. Maybe it's time to
Right?
promote. Maybe it's time to promote Vanderjack.
Oh, yeah, he'll be easy to kill.
Is Chubby Boy
No.
still alive? We could promote him.
No,
I
Chubby Boy's
think
dead.
he's
Fat
dead.
Boy and Slim are still alive.
Yeah, Fat Boy and Slim, and then all the viewer named.
No.
However, there is a
I
captain
am
on this.
captain. No. Jadek is.
You're the
captain.
admiral.
You're the
now.
admiral now.
But
You got to think
he
bigger
still,
now.
He still runs the ship. He will leave. He will leave Grog in charge.
Wow, Will, you hear this? He's gonna leave.
But
Kim Chan, I'm
Grog
gonna
is in charge of the ship.
remind
Jadek
Kim
is
Chan. This
not
is just.
there.
Let's just pause the game for a moment. Will's character is also a ship captain.
Yes, but
That's
he's a
the
guest.
I don't give a shit. That's the. There's no way in hell I'm entrusting him with one of my ship's looks.
He'll make the blue guy captain first.
But you're gonna let
Yeah.
a Minotaur who you just met, who was on the opposing side, remain captain.
Listen, here's the thing though. If I made what's his name, Captain, the other guy, what's his name? Will,
Smeen?
What? My character?
what's his name?
Smeen.
Yeah, Smee. If I made Smee captain of that ship, that means he works under me. Would he be cool with that?
For now, sure.
Because that it is, he's already a captain of his own ship that he runs, right?
Well,
Would he be willing
not
to?
anymore. He lost it. So right now he's a key captain without a crew or a ship. So he's got no problem with taking a ship from you and taking orders from you.
All right, so let's say we had our characters.
If
had that
anything,
conversation.
You're the only kind of guy that he would. Because he knows of you through reputation and what have you, even though you guys had never met.
All right,
Yeah.
okay,
You're,
so then
you're his
from-
contemporary.
All right, So from the deck, he yells over back at the behemoth. Captain Smee, I believe your ship is waiting.
Oh, well, hot damn! I'll come over. I'll come on over.
All right,
It does-
now-
looks like we're gonna have a barbecue tonight, boys. And he starts pulling the captain
Wow.
body.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
kidding.
do that. Do that.
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
that'll be
kidding.
great. On the ship with
Yeah.
all of the Minotaurs. Now,
Yeah.
are you going to keep the crew as it is, where you have one ship of just Minotaurs and one ship of the motley crew that you have there, or are you going to
No,
mix and match?
I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Put some Minotaurs on the behemoth, and then vice versa. I'll put like Fat Boy and a few of the humans on this new ship. What's this new ship's name?
This is the.
There's a name generator for
No, it already
ships
is on
too.
there. It's the Black Skull.
Black Skull.
The Black Skull.
Yeah.
That sounds badass. We'll leave it as that.
By the way, you've been demoted to Commodore since you only have 2 ships, according to chat there, Jadek. You went from Admiral to Commodore.
We're gonna get a couple more ships before we make it to Paradise Island or wherever the hell.
So we'll move. Who is this?
It's technically, I already have another ship out there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just being.
Chris, Andrew, Sidorin, and this guy are on this ship, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Minotaurs on your ship. Oh, and Fat
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. All right, so Jadek goes back on the behemoth.
On the
Smee is on-
as you tour the ship,
Black Skull.
whoever is touring the ship, Jadek and Smeen, I don't know if
yeah,
Fogsong is
Yeah.
as well.
sure.
I totally am.
It's a University of Miami Hurricanes jersey, Sidorin, although it does not look green in this lighting, I've been told.
Yeah, it looks like a Bears jersey.
All right, it's not a fucking Bears jersey. I'm just telling you that right now.
Go Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. All right, so there are 4 chests of jewelries, gems, and coins. So basically, somebody roll me 4d8 and then multiply it by 1,000.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
1900.
1,900 steel pieces are in
Good
there,
year.
along with about we'll say 4,000 steel piece worth of jewelry and gems. So quite a bit. There is a charter signed by Dragon High Lord Ariakis, commissioning Mad Boris to scourge the seas in the name of the Queen of Darkness, and promising a large reward for any high-level prisoners returned to Ariakis and Sanction. There is a ring of fire resistance and 2 rings of protection.
Ooh, I would like a ring of fire resistance if possible.
I already have a ring
I'll
of protection,
take-
so
I'll
a
take one
ring
of those.
protection.
I would prefer the fire resistance over the protection.
Well, Gary's not here, so he doesn't get a choice, and Michael already has a ring of protection, so...
there's one each for you.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
They don't stack, I don't think. So
No, they don't.
I already have one of each of those, so
Cool.
I will.
So just you can hold on to that ring of protection, maybe if you want to give it to Gary if he ever decides to show up again.
Okay.
actually, I have a ring of
I'll
protection
hold-
plus
I'll
1 and a
take
ring of
the
protection
second
plus 3.
Yeah. What type of ring of protection is this?
It's +2, I say.
Excellent.
Which, damn it, my freaking armor class this might be off.
Yeah, it's the same thing as what I got.
So again, you do have this charter. Now, if he would have known who you were, he probably wouldn't have accepted your duel request, but he didn't.
He
Of course not.
called me out by name.
Well, that's true. I guess he didn't realize that you were part of this thing because they don't know who the.
He thought that you were way weaker than you were.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
he was overconfident. He thought you were nothing.
Hey, I'll tell
That's
you
all.
what. Considering Jadek's armor class is 25, I would have needed a 19 to hit it, and I got 2 crits and did 61 points of damage to him. I think I did pretty well against. How many hit points do you have left, by the way, Jadek?
37.
37. I could have taken you down.
Yeah,
but
you
didn't
could
do the
have.
action
But you
surge.
didn't.
No. Because you cheated
But
with your
you
action
didn't.
surge.
So there.
That's not cheating. That's part of the class features.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and it's 19,000, not 1,900, because it is times 1,000.
Right, 19,000.
Right. 19,000 steel.
Now, you're going to need, obviously, to pay off 2 crews here, but you have plenty of money to pay your crews, I would think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Any of the other NPCs or PCs going on Smeen's boat? Or everyone else staying on the Behemoth, which is larger?
I already have my
Yeah,
route
I think
set
that's
up,
good.
and
Yeah.
just moving would be too much of a hassle.
Yeah. There is far more space on what do you call it? Even with these new Minotaurs on board, on the Behemoth. However, the Black Skull is a lot more maneuverable and faster.
Yeah.
But again, now and you guys do have this charter as well, so if that fits into your plans at all.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see. Keep it handy.
I mean, we don't really need a
And,
piece of paper to let us pirate. Come on.
I wanna put
Well,
the
that's to
head.
give us some
Listen, I want to
validity.
put the head of the former captain. I want to put the head of the former captain up on the front of the ship, and just let that wither and become a black skull.
Okay.
Ship.
That's kind of
Yeah.
macabre, and I don't know what that'll do for the morale of the crew.
I
But
think they would be down for that sort of.
Oh no, that's gonna listen. Minotaurs follow strength. If nothing else, that's gonna remind them who's fucking in charge.
yeah.
Uru bought a town.
All right.
Who
Okay.
was out of town?
Hey, you guys are the heroes of the Lance. However you want to play it.
Though there haven't been heroes of the lands around in a long time in this story. Okay,
So,
you made sure to kill them all off.
And in this alternate reality, the heroes of the Lance didn't make it in this mirror universe.
no. No heroes to be found. All right, well, you do you have those sending stones, right, Michael?
Yes.
So you can communicate with the
Yeah, I
other
can
ship.
put one on each ship. That's not a problem.
All right.
Cool.
So obviously these ships are not going to be moving right next to each other as they are here. But I do not know how to change anything here. There we go. Move it a little further away. And everybody else is in the drink. This dude was a oops. Thank you, Bromenard, for cheering 500 bits to Kemchan to celebrate your latest
Huzzah!
conquest. Huzzah!
Yay!
And that's also because he's now part of the crew.
Yes,
So I'm sure.
Bromenard is part of the crew. He stays on the Behemoth because he is.
And Bromenard, you can do that. You can cheer bits for your NPC.
yes.
Just saying.
Adam will be sure to keep track
I will keep track.
Yeah.
and use them.
Especially if it gets against the other players.
Right?
I've had fun using inspiration points against you guys. I got 2 crits against Kemchan on that one. We're using them. All right. So you guys are still sailing away to towards Sanction.
Attic, Jadek will go up to Foxwong and be like, "Hey, can you do anything about these open wounds I have?"
Oh, I can not really know. Magically, no, I'm afraid not within my
You don't have a healer?
Sure, Gary can heal,
Gary, okay.
but he's
go
not
up to,
around.
Yeah,
so,
but he's
no.
not here, so no.
come
I
on.
actually don't know if Athea has any healing spells.
He
We
might
never
not,
really
to
saw
tell
it,
you the
yeah.
truth.
I
'cause
can transform you into a creature that's already healed if you'd like. And you could wander around as something else for a while, for an hour, if you're in pain. But unfortunately, after that hour, you'll be just the same as you are now.
No, fine.
Oh, what the hell?
No.
Best I got.
Well, I guess I'll take a rest then. I guess Jadek will take a short rest in his cabin, in his captain's quarters.
All right.
I suppose you
Is
could
that cool
polymorph
with
for,
you, Adam?
Yeah, you can.
and then take a short rest for an hour.
Yeah, you can definitely. Well, yeah, I guess you could do that too. But you can certainly go to your cabin. I mean, you have people to,
Yeah,
steer the ship. So,
yeah. All right, short rest.
meanwhile, all of his victory laps he's been doing, he's been leaving just pools of blood in his wake on 2 different ships now as he's been walking around. All right, so the rest of the day.
Definitely mine.
The rest of the day goes by without issue. Is there anything else anybody would like to do this day or talk about or whatever?
No, I'm just gonna talk with my crew, and
I'm gonna spend more time with that spell book probably, and maybe the orb. Nothing dangerous, nothing that's gonna cause the ships to sink.
Yeah. But let's talk about that a
But,
little bit here. So, it's evening. We'll move your little token down a little further. Are you doing this in your quarters?
In my cabin, yeah. That way, it's a little bit more quieter, and no one's gonna come wandering by and annoy me.
Sure, yeah. So you're in your quarters, and again, your quarters are fairly large because this is a ogre half giant ship. So plenty of space for you. You have a little table and chairs in your room as well. It's certainly not as nice and lavish or as large as Jadek's, but it's still a very nice room. By the way, you have, of course, the captain's quarters in the Minotaur ship, which which is where all of that treasure is in there. You have, again, it's a very large space because of the size of the Minotaurs, except for Jadek, who's the runt of the litter, I guess.
I'm gonna give away all of the captain's stuff to the crew, except for like his bedding and whatnot.
Like all of his coins and jewels and stuff?
No, that belongs to the captain, Jadek. That doesn't belong to
His comb, his toothbrush.
Exactly. He's got clothes.
Yeah.
He's got like some spare weapons around that I'm not going to use. Shit like that.
Sure. Yeah, and they're happy about that.
He's got some new, very tasteful velvet bowl picture things going on.
He reads them. He keeps them around for the articles, though.
Yes. Yeah. He's got some bullfighting paintings where the bull wins.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's good stuff.
Are you going to give them a little bonus to?
No.
Yeah. Well,
but
Jadek. I think Jadek would have to seal the deal. He would have definitely given each of the crew some of the steel.
You
like
have a
little
ton of cash.
Yeah, so I'll give them each like 100 steel.
All right. Take how many Minotaur were there?
2.
15. Take away 1,500 steel out of your 19,000.
I'm gonna run a.
Promenade says playable. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna run a. So like I need a first mate, right?
You got one. You got Grog.
Grog.
Yeah, I don't trust.
Maybe you
Unless-
should demote.
So
him
what
to
I
pick
what
somebody
I what
else.
I do is I bring the crew, all the Minotaurs on deck, and I go, okay, we have to find a new first mate. Grog, you very well could be the first mate still.
You also
don't know.
have you also
We're
have
gonna
some of
find
your own
out.
people on here as
No,
well.
no. They're gonna stay. They're not gonna be participating in this because basically what I say is like, okay, no weapons allowed. Everybody just let's have a big old brawl. Whoever survives the fist fight, you're the first mate. Go.
Roll me,
And
Jesus. Roll me 1d15.
Michael, would you roll me a D15, please?
Okay.
Thanks.
10.
Grog is not first mate. Your first mate is. Hold on.
Yeah, what's his name? There we go.
Fantasy name generator.
I think,
Wait a minute.
I think that's how you should come up with the name.
If only we could understand what Kim Chan said. I'm sure it was delightful.
That's his name. Edit.
I think his name should be something like Maurice.
Ooh, that'd be nice. He likes the finer things in life.
Yes.
I don't. This one.
And every time somebody says, "Hey, Maurice," the other Minotaurs go, "Wee, wee." That's for all you. Steve fans out
His
there.
name. Oh, these are worse. Grog was much better than any of these names. His name is
Just because you can't pronounce them doesn't mean they're bad.
Warpius.
Warpius.
Morpheus.
I know warp. That's what you said, right? Warp.
He goes by Warp, but his name is Warpius.
Warpius.
Yeah, write that
Love
down.
I love it. I'm writing it down right now.
Warpeus.
Okay. Cool.
Wow, they all stuck. I'm much better at naming. Wilfred Brimley. Yeah, there's a.
Yeah, Wilford. That's a good name.
Wilfred
That's
is Wilfred is the bosun.
awesome. Okay.
Well, I guess actually Grog is probably demoted to bosun.
Sure.
But Wilford and Maurice are the right hand mans.
Yeah, they're the rest of the other deck crew.
Yeah.
All right.
They're the ones that get shit done.
Yeah. So you know what? We're gonna take because it's almost 10:30. We're gonna take a quick break, just as Foxsong begins to study.
Oh,
And
this
we'll
is going to be so bad.
see what happens there. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with us on D&D Fridays for Atomic Peanut Butter Group presents Dragonlance: Dragons of Deceit, Part 3, where our heroes of the Lance have now acquired their own start of an army, which looks remarkably like the Queen of Darkness's army so far, except we don't have any Draconians. Other than that, hard to tell the difference. So, who knows what's going to happen when they get to Sanction? They could easily just join the Dragon armies.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen. But anyway, guys,
The
yeah.
last true hero was Alphasian. He's gone now.
It was a true hero, a false knight,
Yeah.
but true hero. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I left.
God damn it, Michael. And we are back. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to Atomic Peanut Butter Group presents DragonLance: Dragons of Deceit, Part 3. Guys, we have characters here who are building up a pirate armada.
You're right. We should put the vote to the audience. Do you want us to say
Why?
just hell with the rest of the storyline and just become pirates? Or should we try to say
Not one.
Crit.
The only reason people watch this is because it's DragonLance related. Only reason.
You sure about that?
Tangentially related,
We're
I
the
might
only
say.
guys. We're the only.
I don't know. There's a lot of Dragonlance heads that watch the show that say you do it wrong. So I don't know if
but
that's
part
really
of their
the thing.
fun. That's part of their fun.
Yeah.
Calling me out.
They have a lot of fun making fun of him, so
That's true.
they probably have their own anti-fan club.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that. That's true. Okay, fair enough.
So again, you guys can do whatever you want. This is a game of Dungeons and Dragons. But
No railroad here.
well, this is very railroady. These have you not played? We're on our 10th module.
Yeah,
have you not?
Yeah, I've been here. I've been
Yeah,
watching it.
This is not a sandbox. Sidorin says, "Screw the War of the Land. Start your own story."
See, there you go.
All right.
Pirate Sidrin.
Pirating it is. So, all right. So, it is evening. You all, well, Sidorin says, "Fun. You give me anxiety, Adam." Yeah, but I named you as a character on the boat, so even,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
We'll call it.
Now he's got anxiety whether or not the character named Sidrin's gonna die.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
totally gonna die. We just don't know how yet. He might live. He might be the only. He might be the hero of the Lance.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Somebody has to.
Hey,
Pretty sure
Where's
we'll
that
make
gonna
sure
be
that
Fox
doesn't
on?
happen.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Foxsong retires to his quarters, and
check out that book.
All right, it is cold
I
to the
look
touch.
at it for a while. It's floating there in front of me, Mage Hand, of course.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what, book? I see you're full of magical traps, and you have this game of wits that you like to play. But in the realm of sorcery, I know that I must approach you as both an ally and an adversary. And I say that the blue guy will be able to unravel your secrets. So, Sly Parchment, let us begin.
All right. Sidorin, it is a human. You're a human. So, all right. So, what are you gonna do?
I opened the book, the same as I did last time.
Okay. The great thing is, there's a way, the super easy way for you to be able to read this spell book.
I mean, I
Read
cast
magic?
Read Magic if...
No, that's not it though. All right. You open the book. Flash of white. You see Rain Singer down a hallway. Walls made of stone, same as the floors and walls. The only light is torchlight. You are standing next to Parsalian, the white-robed head of the Wizard Conclave.
the evil one has returned, I see. To him.
You are not you as you are now. You are you in the past.
Very well.
So you may be thinking this somewhere. Somewhere in your head is that thought. In the back of your head is that thought. But Sidor, if you really want to be a Minotaur, you've subscribed quite a bit. We can make you a Minotaur instead of...
He's a Minotaur.
Yeah, you're one of the Minotaur guys. We'll make that change. Sure.
He's the
Permanent
first
polymorph
mage.
spell.
Not that warp dude. It's Ciderin the first mate. There you go.
All right. I thought Ciderin was the cook, but okay.
Warp is now the second mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Engineer.
Yeah.
So
Navigator.
yeah. You're in this hallway standing next to Parsalian. This time, as you hear the cries of Rainsinger, and you start to move, Parsalian casts a spell that holds you. You get a few feet down the hall. But you were able to see a dark wizard, an elf, Dalamar, but something else. And this something else is almost like an apparition. You can see through it. It is translucent. And it's there, and then a moment later it's gone. However, it is a second wizard. Black robes. Hard to tell what species are we using nowadays? Race? I don't remember what the new term is. Species, I think, makes more sense.
There's a bunch of them, actually.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, that's so unhelpful, Will. Thank you.
Hey, so, what I'm saying is pick your own, man.
All right, cool.
Be original. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Life form.
Life form. There you go.
I'm a species guy myself.
I kind of like species too.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense to me.
Yep.
So, an apparition of Dave the Dastardly, says Ciderin. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. Dave the Dastardly. But it's a humanoid form. Black robes. Golden skin. And it is standing sort of off the, sort of your right shoulder. It would be the left shoulder of Dalamar, but to your right, off that shoulder. It's there and it's gone. And once again, you see the lightning bolt hit Rainsinger. She cries and drops. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. On it. On it. Standing by.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Steady. Steady.
9.
A 9. Another flash. And you are in what you assume is a room because there is no sound. It's completely dark. You can't see anything.
Okay. So, at this point, I will... Do I have any magic power at this point?
Only one way to find out.
I try to call forth light.
You cast light.
Okay. And of course I can see in the dark, so I'm assuming that
this is
light at all. So
well, yes. Interestingly, though, I know you have dark vision. The dark vision you could not see anything in.
Do I see the light spell?
Yes.
So what does it reveal?
It reveals a room. It's a one-room. I'd say cabin, but it is much more lavishly designed, and the furniture and the paintings and the accoutrements are one that you recognize of a little home in the wilderness. It's by a lake in Sylvanesty. It still belongs to your great grandparents, as they're all still alive, but no one really uses it that much. It is a place that you would go to sort of get a break from things. This is where what's her name? Aaron Rainsinger? What's her first name? You said it last session.
Aaron, yes, Aaron.
Okay.
I think I invented it last section.
I think you did too. It came out of nowhere, and I forgot to write it down, but it was one of the two. It was something like that.
Aerin is what I have written over here.
There you go. Aaron. And his imaginary friend is a chick? I thought this was a PG show. Yeah. Fucking hell it is, dude. All right. Although, maybe it is in PG. This is Twitch PG. I don't know what that means. Anyway, this is where she would come to really learn and practice her magic, because it was not something that was typically... it was kind of frowned upon, especially by her family. There's definitely... I mean, the elves are a magic people, but in this world, they kind of fear magic a bit. Qualinesti a little bit more so than Sylvanesti, but still, it was not something that her parents wanted for her, or wanted her to do. So this is where she would come. You brought her to this place, of course, and allowed her to use it. And this is where she would come to practice her magic. She's not here now.
And I'm assuming since I can cast spells, she's dead. Because I did not learn magic until after she died.
That's a safe assumption.
So, just kind of I wander around the cabin real quick to see out why I'm here.
Okay. You find a necklace. It's on a thin silver chain. There is a light blue stone. And there's a note.
I'll read it.
The note says, Saren, I know I've talked of the test of the Tower of High Sorcery, and I've been studying for it for as long as I can remember, since we were children. And you were the only one who not just supported me, but encouraged me. I didn't have the heart to tell you then, or now, that it is a dangerous test. I know you don't typically think of such things. You look at the good in everything.
This is old Saren.
That's old Saren. Yeah, this was written for old. This wasn't written yesterday. She's dead. I don't think you would have. I don't know, but I don't think you would have accepted me, or have wanted me, or encouraged me to take the test if you knew how dangerous it was. But this is important to me. And I don't know what will happen when I take the test. But I wanted to thank you for everything. And know that no matter what happens, you will always be in my heart, as I hope I will be in yours. Wear this. And think of me always. love, Aaron.
I'll put it on.
This is now, you remember getting this note. You remember getting this gift. It was, you tell me, how long was it before you were able to come back to this cabin after she died?
Oh, immediately. Came here looking for anything that might... Cause I knew she stored things here. So I was, angry for revenge. Pretty much a dandy at this point. Would have not been able to accomplish anything. But probably finding this note stopped me from doing something completely foolhardy. And instead was more of a focus type of thing. More of a thing that brought me to my senses, so to speak. As I would read this and realize that perhaps I have been more foolish than I would have ever thought. And then, like I said, knowing that she stashed copies of spell books and other miscellaneous bits of magical things here, I would have probably taken them out and stared at them for a couple of years before I dared to begin to even investigate them. But
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wiz save, and my character sheet is...
Considering, yes, she is or was of noble birth.
Alright, looks like we have a 13, and I
Okay.
want to stick with it.
You're going to stick with it? All right. There is a flash of white. You are sitting in your cabin on the boat. You feel almost an uncomfortable warmth. Sort of in like the center of your chest where that stone still hangs from that silver chain.
Okay. I almost instinctively reach into my robe and wrap my fingers around it.
All right. You feel the warmth, and as you do, sort of that blue light comes out from, like, there's just the area of where your hand is in that robe, illuminating the room. That light shifts from just an amorphous blob into what you're normally used to seeing as the blue guy. However, this time it takes on more of a familiar and feminine shape. And the voice of the blue guy sounds very much the same, but at the same time very different, which is just as confusing as it sounds.
All right.
It reaches toward your pack. And if you don't stop it, it will pull out the glasses of true seeing.
Okay.
It levitates them over, places it on a small table near where the mage hand is holding the book. And then it recedes to the back corner of the room, but does not disappear.
All right. Well, obviously, I need to use Tasselhoff's glasses, so, which is what I call them, of course. So I'll do so. I trust that she won't lead me astray in either form. So I will walk across the room, and actually, at first I put on my Helm of Comprehend Languages, just in case.
Okay, I forgot
I'll
you
also
had that.
put on the Glasses of True Seeing.
All right, both of those are very helpful. So you see on the front cover of the book, this night blue spell book, in what was written in some sort of magical ink, which was invisible to the naked eye. It is the words of a spell. You can roll me an Arcana check.
Alrighty. Well, I keep flipping off of that when I was going to try and need a debate. Boom. Can I have advantage?
No, you could use an inspiration point for advantage, though.
I'll do that.
All right. We'll let you have that other 29 there instead of the 11 by using an inspiration point. And you can tell by looking at this when you really study it hard. The first glimpse, you're like, I don't know what the fuck this is. And you're like, all right, settle down, Foxon.
Yeah. I remembered how occasionally Rainsinger would encounter a difficult problem, and then she'd take this deep breath, close her eyes, refocus, and then things would become more clear. So I do the same thing.
All right. And when you do that, you realize that this is an incantation that will remove the warding spell that is guarding this book and preventing you from being able to just read it. If you want to cast that spell, I'm going to need another Arcana check. However, this one is going to be a disadvantage based on the level of the spell and your level.
All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Considering he's not actually touching the book, because he's using Mage Hand, which is a cheap way to get around that, but it works. So
25.
25. Damn it! What a good disadvantage roll.
29 was the.
You know what the DC was? 22.
No, that works.
You recite the incantation, and the I'm also playing a little fast and loose with the some of the rules with these books here, Ciderin as well. But I'm making them also a lot more difficult to deal with than they probably should be as well, based on the modules. But anyway, yeah. So you look through this book, and let me. I've got so many of these tabs open here. Treasure. There we go. Do you have access to this? I think you do, right?
What am I looking at?
The Night Blue Spellbook under Treasure.
Light blue spell book under.
Oh yeah, but don't.
Yep.
It just tells you the page. All right, so I'll tell you what you know. It's there are 30 pages. The pages are of bone white parchment that has been bound in night blue leather with runes of silver stamped on the front. The books feel deathly cold when touched. This roll me. It says 30 pages, but roll me 1d8 and then add 22.
All right. There we go. 1.
There are
So
23 pages. There are 23 pages. Basically, what will happen is it's going to take some time to continue to study this. However, you will roll a d100 to determine the spell. So by basically you'll be rolling it on the major scroll spells in the DMG. once a page is turned, it can never be flipped back. So it's basically a one-way trip. So basically, you open the spell book, roll for what spell there is, and then you can use that spell. You can try to copy it into your spell book. It will take not just a Arcana check, but also a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And basically, you can once a day, you'll be able to use one of the either use and or store or transcribe, I should say, one of these spells. If the spell happens to be one of the of your class spell list. And by class, it's also, I don't know what kind of wizard you are, but are you a wizard or are you a sorcerer?
Wizard.
Yeah.
Conjuration. I had to remember.
If you roll a conjuration and you don't transcribe it, you are able to cast it up to 4 times per day. The pages cannot be ripped out without destroying the book. Similarly, the spells cannot cast scroll spells, nor can they be copied. Oh, it says it can't be copied into a spell book. So basically, if you can either use them once, unless it's one of your class spells. So forget about the what I said before. So if it's a wizard spell,
Got it.
then you can cast it up to 4 times per day. So you would then mark it onto your character sheet. It's effectively a book of infinite spells. Anyway, that's what that book is. All right. Next morning comes, since Michael seems to have climbed under his desk, it looked like. Anybody who
Don't question the mighty eyes.
you get the full. Where the fuck did it go? You got the effects of a full night's sleep.
Well, I hadn't lost any health, so
Yeah, so you're fine.
I just feel refreshed. You're muted, I think, Kim-chan.
I did. I lost a lot, so I get the full.
You get a
I got
full
full
night's sleep.
Well,
Nice.
he said, "To hell with you, I got my
Yeah,
book."
I said,
I
"Fuck you! I
felt
got
like
my
I'm
book.
outta
I'm out."
Yep, that's what you get.
Fucked up our whole thing here. So let's see.
So much for the new computer.
Yeah, I know. We'll just move to this temporarily so we can just see everybody. It's not super fancy, but you get the idea. I don't. You know what? I don't remember. I think that was part of the book, so you have to be evil to use them. But in this game, we're not really using it that way. There's Michael coming back, and of
Well,
course, he's gonna be in the wrong
isn't
spot.
Michael's character evil?
All right, I'm back.
No, he's not. He
I had a little
seems like
power
it.
problem.
Yeah, Will said so much for
I
your new
kicked the power
computer.
supply.
All right, it is the next morning. Is there anything else you want to do this day, specifically? Or we could just move forward until there is an event.
Or can I read my first spell or see what the first spell is?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's pull that up. Let's see if this link brings me to. Of course it doesn't.
I'm gonna make sure to cook the crew a good hearty breakfast. Flapjacks.
23 is my.
All right, hold on. All right, you're cooking the crew breakfast. All right.
Yeah.
You got your little apron on. Says "Kiss the cook."
Well, it doesn't say kiss, but I got it on.
Kill the cook. You're murdered. Mutiny takes place. What are you doing, Cam-chan? Anything?
I think Jadek will be just going along among the crew, making sure everything's cool, both crews. He would have been like on both ships.
You're all right. You know how difficult it is for you to get to. You're staying on your ship unless you're gonna have to do some maneuvering to get from one.
We've
ship
got
to the other.
megaphones.
No, you
and
have.
We just
You
get back
have.
outside. We shout at each
All
other.
you have is the sending stones that Foxon.
Oh
gave
yeah,
you.
we got the sending stones. I'm
Oh
constantly.
right, okay.
I'm constantly calling.
So
him.
yeah, you're always like,
Michael, are you
God
going to
damn
give
it.
those to Jadek, or are you going to hang on to it yourself?
I mean, he's using them right now, so
Because right now you just have Smeen talking in your ear endlessly.
No, I'm all like, can you get Jadek for me?
no, I keep it. I give it to Janik. I mean, that's not, right now I don't. Yeah, no.
So anyway, there's a
Jadek.
new first mate. His name is Cinnamon. Okay, I had this one guy warp.
what kind of a name
Totally
is that?
useless.
What kind of name?
I
is
know,
that?
right? He's
Wow.
he's
Where's
ugly,
he from?
but he's doing it. I don't know. We just came out of the hole.
I'm sure you can
I
only
think he was
catch
a
short
prisoner.
messages with sending stones. By the way, it's more like
Wow,
a short
this is
text.
long. This is a long conversation. Then I have a new first mate. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically have 25 words per message.
Oh, I can get a lot. I
You
can
can
get.
only use them
Oh, per day.
once
Yeah.
a day. Yeah.
Oh, you need to get us some better walkie-talkies. Okay, I guess we are just standing at the gunwales yelling through megaphones at each other.
Yeah, yelling at each other.
There are magic table items, but I don't see spell scroll tables. Oh,
Yeah,
this-
those are like the emergency shit hit the fan communication device. That's your red phone.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, here we go. All right, roll me. What did you roll?
23.
What the fuck? All right, first you got to roll me something else.
Okay.
All right, you rolled a 23 first.
Now what?
Dude, give me a second here. I don't know. I wasn't prepared. I thought this would be much easier to do. I thought there'd be 100 spells, and then that was the end of it.
It's grog all over again.
It's,
Well, while you're thinking about it, go ahead and.
all right. So it's an arcane spell. Now, roll me another D100. Oh shit! Hold on. Wait. What the fuck? No joke.
No joke.
All right, roll me a D9. Which I know doesn't exist, but
Five.
what is it?
5.
5. I think you said 9.
Fifth
Like,
level
oh, fuck.
spell.
5th level spell. Roll me a D100.
Well done, Adam.
47.
Mirage Arcana.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Sounds worthless.
Yeah, pretty much.
This spell functions like hallucinatory terrain, except that it enables you to make any area appear to be something other than it is. The illusion includes audible, visual, tactile, and olfactory elements. Unlike hallucinatory terrain, this spell can alter the appearance of structures or add them where none are present.
There you go.
Still, it can't disguise, conceal, or add creatures, though creatures within the area might hide themselves within the illusion just as they can hide themselves within a real location.
Is that a conjuration spell?
It is...
Sounds like it would be.
It doesn't say. Illusion. It's
Or
an
is it illusion?
Illusion
Okay,
spell.
that's the illusion class. All right. I figured it'd be one or the other.
Yeah. So anyway, you got one of those now, and you can use it. Basically, we're gonna say you can use this one. You don't have to use it today. You can use it once, and then it's gone, unless it's one of your
Yeah.
spells, and you can use it 4 times a day.
So we could
And
pull
now
it
you
in a
have
dragon ship.
Make a note. You have 21 pages now, I think, right?
Oh,
22 pages.
left.
22 pages left.
Yeah. Yeah, I have first page.
Shouldn't they all be arcane? Yes, they should be, but not in this. I'm using an actual spell thing, so I don't have to create my own thing. So there will be a chance for other types of spells.
Will
So-
he actually be able to cast those spells, or will those just be wasted pages?
No, you'd be able to cast them once.
Okay.
Fistantandalus was a very powerful mage. Apparently.
Fisty.
Yeah, good old Fisty.
Good old Fisty.
Good old Fisty Magoo. All right. All right. So, anything else this day besides just hanging out, or we'll continue until an event happens?
No, it's
Continue till an event happens, I say.
All right. Next day, you want to roll another spell? I should not have closed that up like an idiot like that I am.
No, because once I turn the page, I can't go back, so I'll
Yes.
just leave it here for now.
And again, you can just hold on to those spells though if you wanted to. I'm not making you cast
but-
them once per day.
Michael, what if you get wish?
Well, I'm just saying, if I get to keep it, yeah, on the next page, or the next day, I'll
All right.
turn.
Basically, it's
We
going to
could
be
totally break this game.
It's going to be 3 days. You could 3 days. And again, you need to roll a wisdom saving throw as well.
He's got that.
Whiz save. 12.
Yeah, it's only a 10.
That's not good.
It's only a 10.
Maybe I'll re-roll.
Oh, it's only a 10?
It's only a 10. I'm
Man,
going to jack
see,
it up
you
to
got
15. I'm
this.
going to jack it up because this is too powerful. Jack it up to 15. Roll
You
me a
can't
wisdom.
do that now, but
I
going
can't.
forward,
Absolutely can. You want to use a inspiration point?
Yeah, I already
Aw.
said I was going to.
Yeah.
So
he's messing with you so bad.
that's all right.
Oh,
14.
14. All right.
Guess I'll do it again.
Guess so.
you got to, otherwise you're going to become its pawn.
Crit.
All right. There you
Yeah,
go.
it is.
All
Now
right,
he doesn't
so
have to make a save for the next 2
roll me
pages.
a D100.
62, but don't I need to roll that D9 first?
No,
Yeah,
the D100 is first, then the D9.
Okay.
You are
Then
still
another
an arcane,
D100?
so you got.
4.
All right, now give me a 100.
58.
58.
The D9 is the one you got to roll high on, Michael. Come on, man.
Locate creature.
Boo!
Wow. This is a
Hey,
freaking
you got-
lame spell book.
You got 2 more. You got 2 more before.
Got 2 more before
wherever.
something happens. If you want to keep going. So same thing. Wisdom save. D100. D9. D100.
All right. Whiz save. 10.
Miss.
20.
Hit.
Okay.
D100.
Housekeeping. I'm doing housekeeping. All right. 175.
That's
It
not
is
bad.
a divine spell.
Number 9. You need number 9.
3.
Michael.
71.
All right.
Great food and water.
Yeah.
Remove curse.
That's not bad.
That could come in handy.
All right. One more
Yeah.
time.
Especially after you get cursed from using this
You're
spell book.
keeping track of your pages, I guess.
Yep, this will be 4th page.
Thank you.
$21.
That's your wisdom save right off the bat. Fuck. I was
Yeah.
hoping you'd use some inspiration points. All right. Then you know the drill.
51.
That is an arcane spell.
7.
Ooh.
Much better.
40.
Mass invisibility.
Ooh, that's good.
It is an illusion spell. Any number of creatures, no two of which can be more than 180 feet apart. The creature or object touched becomes invisible, vanishing from sight even from dark vision. If the recipient, blah, 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 blah. The effect is mobile with the group, can be broken. And can be broken when anyone in the group attacks. So, it's not individual. But you can any number of creatures. Jesus, yeah.
As long as they can fit into the area of effect.
Yeah, as long as they're within 180 feet of each other. The furthest two can be 180 feet apart.
I think we just found our way how to sneak in.
That'll definitely help. Duration is 1 minute per level. So it is 7 minutes you will have in this mass invisibility. That makes it much less OP. Okay.
Yeah.
If it was like an hour, like that would suck.
7 hours.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to move you a little further down. All right. So, and everybody's in the wrong spot here, but I don't care. I'm going to put you on this map so the people at home can see where you are. You're heading toward Cape Kirgoth. So you guys are actually really near Southern Urgoth again. You're just past by the ogre. Well, not. You could see it in the way distance if you're up on the Crow's Nest, the city of Daltagoth. Oh wait, the city of Daltagoth's down there, so you should be in. I don't know where anything is. It turns out. Anyway, you cannot see the city of Urgoth. You're coming near the port of Serval, which is a port that Jadek would know well. It's a place where you feel like if you did want to stop, you're about a day and a half out. You could, get supplies and something like that. It does not, last you've checked, is not run by the dragon armies. But again, you've been out of the loop for a little while here. However, as you are sailing this way, you see in the distance Vanderjack, who's up in the Crow's Nest, yells out, "Captain, there's a ship ahead. Heading right toward us.
Okay.
Smaller than us."
So everything's smaller than us.
I yelled at the Minotaurs, "Prepare to board!"
You guys haven't seen it yet because your crow's nest isn't as high.
Oh, whatever.
Sure, by now.
Plus you have
errors and stuff.
plus you have Citterin up on the crow's nest, and he doesn't have his glasses on.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the Fox Song is reflecting light in your way in a pattern that indicates that there is a ship ahead.
Can we see what flag they're flying? Is it a pirate ship? Is it a trade ship? What is it? Can we see? Can we tell that?
Roll me a perception check. This is for because now you have. I'm assuming you have a little spyglass that you're looking for right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, your perception sucks, probably, right?
It's not even that. My nothing's responding here.
Roll your die and then just tell me what your thing is. Do you have your character sheet open, or can you see that or no?
My sheet's open, but I can't scroll down to.
All right, I'll open up your sheet. You roll, and okay. There you go.
All right, roll die.
And everyone gets to see all of Kim-chan's stats if you look on Roll20.
All right, so I'm rolling a 20. Got an 8.
You have a 5 perception. Holy shit. It's really... You are much... How did you get a 5 perception? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So you have 13 altogether.
13. Yeah.
You don't see a pirate flag. Hard to make out where the ship is from exactly. But you can tell just from your experience that it is not a pirate flag.
Okay. So it could be a trade ship.
Could be.
Could have. All right. So
now you also assume, and you've been sailing around a lot during the start of the war, that a lot of times the trade ships would not necessarily fly their flags during this because of all of the Dragon Army movement in the area.
Okay.
But also a lot of civilian ships may not all either because they're trying to also hide from the Dragon Armies. So, or it could be a Dragon Army ship for all you know. But
right. So I want to
Prepare to board.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I want to. All right, so I'll call Smee up on this sending stone and be like,
Breaker,
ship ahead.
right here.
breaker 19.
My handle's going to be Rubber Bunny.
Rubber Bunny.
Strip that. No. Baby bump. No.
Ciderin, who actually knows how to use
Commander
these things, just says
Steele.
"Fly the bloody condor." Is that? I don't know if that. I'm
the
assuming
bloody
that's a truck
condor.
driver thing and not.
Breaker, this is
else.
Bloody Conjure. Come
The sad
here.
thing is, though, is he uses up all 25 of his words.
Yeah,
Just in that.
yeah. You used up 4 just with breaker 19. Fly the bloody condor. That's
we
8
have-
altogether. So
We've got this down. So basically, we sail real close to them, and then the Minotaurs, there's like 4 of them. They put me in a big blanket, and they throw me across to the other ship. And on the other ship, there's another 4 guys. There's 2 ogres holding the blanket, and they catch me.
there's 1 ogre per ship, by the way. No.
Oh, well, okay. So an ogre and some.
Or he catches you like a baby in his arms.
Yeah, the ogre can.
I
toss
don't
you.
trust that. I don't trust that.
Yeah. The first time you do it, he goes right in the drink and sinks like a stone.
Yeah, see? Well, I wouldn't sink. I don't wear armor.
You're wrapped in a blanket.
No, they used the blanket to
Oh.
catch me.
Oh, that was funnier my
Oh,
way.
jeez.
Wrapping up
You
like a sausage.
Anyway.
You would make a terrible fireman. That's all I got to say.
Anyway, I will somehow let Speed know there's a ship ahead, and we want to like separate the ships.
You use
to allow
flags.
that one.
You can
ship-
use
yeah,
your sending
super
stones for
flag.
this. Just give me
No,
20.
we'll
I want
use
you to
the-
do it in 25 words. All right? Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to
I'll
keep
say-
track. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
And
say ship
go.
ahead.
What is
ship
it?
ahead.
Okay.
Ship ahead.
Yeah, gotcha.
Standard boarding standard boarding.
Procedure.
There you go. Procedure. There you go. Which means, which he knows, it means the ships are going to separate, and that one coming out will have to go between us.
You
He
still have
knows
20
that.
words if you want to use them.
Nope, that's all I'm going to use right now.
Would you like to reply, Will?
Roger.
You got 24 more words.
I'm done. That's
You
all I
guys
need.
suck.
There
This
you
is
go.
no fun.
We're
See?
effective. That's
yeah,
what we are.
if you're going to put a limit on us, we're going to be effective.
I'm not.
That's
The
right.
spell is putting the limit on you, not me.
Whatever. I heard you make Michael's saving throw harder just because you pulled it out of the air.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
can't do that.
I can do that. You're right.
See?
I'm glad you learned something here tonight.
Oh, I know.
All right, so,
But I want to keep an eye on it as it comes closer to see if it is a dragon ship or what.
as it gets closer, you guys separate, so you're each on one side. Let's pull. Why don't we do this on this map here? Why don't we, Will? Why don't you pull your? I got you actually.
Thanks.
Wow, you're fucking huge.
I am. I work out.
I gotta move you down here a bit. Alright, so now we got 2 ships sailing in the night. Alright, you're not this close to shore, of course, because your boats aren't nearly that big, but this way we can see where you are. So you guys are sailing through here. The ship, it's smaller. It's smaller than the Black Skull, although not by much. And but it's only like a 2-mast ship. And it starts to slow down as it sees the two of you going into this formation. There's not a lot of room for it to maneuver around.
Exactly.
But it will try to go toward the larger ship, the Behemoth, and it looks like it's gonna try to outrun you off of your stern flank. Which is the opposite
Outrun me on
flank.
my stern.
Yes,
But that would be that will
not
put it
stern. Your
between-
port flank. Sorry,
Okay,
I don't
okay,
understand
okay.
how ships work. Your
Port
port
is left.
flank. Yes, your port flank.
Okay.
Good thing you never
So
leave.
it's trying to maneuver between me and the land,
Yes.
right? No, I'm gonna make sure that they can't do that. The 2 ships will get closer to the land to make
Well,
sure
again,
that they
keep in
can't
mind, your ships are not nearly as big. There is room in between. I mean, you're nowhere near the land right now.
Okay.
Right? You're not
Oh,
like right
I get-
offshore.
Yeah.
I know that
Again,
the figures make
my
it look
screen's
like
not
that. but-
responding, so I can't see the map. So
Yeah,
I
and
just-
again, the map.
I
and
thought
your-
we were that straight. I thought we were that.
you
Yeah,
are,
but
but your
it's
tokens are not.
way bigger than
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, keep in mind, like,
Okay.
Serval there is that little dot is a city.
All right.
Like,
I mean,
if you
again,
zoom
I
in,
can't see it, but I'll take your word for it.
like, yeah, like all of these. I mean, even if you're not zoomed in, you can still see like those little dots are that's the city.
Okay,
So-
gotcha. That's how.
So your
zoomed out we
ships
Got
are
it.
not, 6 times the size of a city, which would be super cool, but that's not the case.
So we'll
not
run
this city.
we'll run up the we're peaceful merchant flag
You don't
to
have.
hail them. What do you
No,
mean we
we
don't
don't.
have
Roll
them?
me a
Of course
We
we
don't
do.
have that.
We're
There's-
pirates. Of course we have them. How do you think we get in close sometimes and just snooker them? We've got all kinds of stuff like
There's
that.
no way the ship the size of the Behemoth is going to be
Yeah.
mistaken for a merchant ship.
Okay, then all right.
You
Then
can
let's-
roll. You can.
Let's
you
ram
can-
them.
It's Rambo.
All right.
Just get close enough so the wizard could drop a fireball on him. I flagged that over to you.
Kind of like that synaptic discharge, but yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. What are you going to do? The ship is trying to go around you quickly.
No, I'm definitely maneuvering closer to land to try to
Try
cut
to
it off.
intercept. All right. Roll
Yeah.
me a.
Is it faster than us, or am I
it's,
at least?
it's
the
definitely
same?
faster. You feel like you might be able to like at least as fast, if not faster. However,
Okay.
it's a smaller boat than you, so it might be a little bit faster. However, that's
All right.
why you feel like it's going around the larger ship, which is going to make it more difficult for you to get to it.
All right.
Right.
If I'm
You-
not going to worry about it, if it's smaller and it's running away from us, I'll just follow whatever the captain's lead was.
The captain is charging it.
Yeah. So
The
I'll,
captain's trying to get, and now I'm gonna get on the sending stone and be like,
You've already
drop
used it.
back.
all right.
Oh,
then.
I
You
can-
hear
I
hear
thought I-
nothing. You go once a day.
Oh, I can only use it once. I thought it could
You don't
only
have
be-
25 words throughout the entire day. You have
Oh,
one use
all right.
up to
all right,
25
fine.
words.
All right,
the
so
day.
then I signal over to the Black Skull to drop back.
Okay, I drop back.
If that ship does go around, it still has to deal with the Black Skull.
By the way, that head on the top of your mast there is rancid as fuck.
Oh,
Gross,
sure.
it is. It's probably
Of course it is.
actually it probably isn't because it's probably picked clean by the seabirds by now.
That's it. That's what I was going for. It was picked clean by the seabirds. So
Yeah,
and then
for
there's just
for
this-
like the
now there's
first
just this
day,
minotaur
there was
skull up
just
there
a
slowly turning black.
a gaggle of birds at the front of the boat.
All right, it may not be rancid, but it's the whole bow of your ship is covered in seagull shit.
So you go. Well, that's what the crew's for. They mop it down.
Yeah.
It's all good.
What Wilford and Maurice are up to.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Constant
yeah.
mopping. All right. I'm gonna need you to roll me a sea vehicles, which I think you should probably have on your.
I do. But again,
I closed your
it's
sheet
not
out for some reason.
Let me see. It is sea vehicles. Is what? Okay. Well, here's the thing. What attribute would we have with that? Would you?
Oh, vehicles water. Yeah, it's not. Let's see.
I mean, this is not like a horse or a wagon or something like that. Your dexterity really plays no part in it. It's more of a
wisdom or
No,
intelligence.
I would
I'd
think
say.
of wisdom or
Yeah.
I would say I would say wisdom. That
I
be-
would say I was going to say wisdom too.
Yeah,
So
all right.
Yeah.
we'll
So,
agree on wisdom. Michael, do you have any thoughts?
Sure, go for it.
He's not paying attention to a fucking thing we're saying.
I
Not
missed
one. I
that.
totally got him. I totally got him doing something else. I knew it. I didn't even care what your input was. I just saw you doing something else, and I wanted to call you out like I was like your sixth grade teacher.
Yep.
All right.
Just remember that for next Sunday.
Yep.
I rolled a 10 for you but I want you to roll this yourself. I just
Here we go.
it's not letting me. Oh, I see.
What did I agree to anyway? I'm curious.
That wisdom should be used for being able to do. I keep. Why is
All right,
it
you
not-
have a +5. I'm sorry, I'm rolling shit.
Yeah, me too. And I didn't even realize it.
I was hitting the wrong thing.
Mine won't close. Oh, it finally closed. No, it didn't. It just minimized.
Roll
Oh,
me a d20 and add 5, Kemchan.
Okay.
Keep your sheet open here too, over here.
That is an 11 altogether.
All right. This is going to be +3 for them. Okay, they got a 1 for a 4. What did you
Of course
roll,
they
Will? Because you're going to need to roll 2 because you're dropping back. But
I
you're not-
kept rolling. My first roll was a 10-24.
All right, yeah. So you're. No, that was my first roll. Yours was at
Oh, no, that
14,
is yours.
15. Here.
Oh, 14-15, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you're able to drop back and sort of maneuver yourself, so you're gonna sort of you're slowing down as the ships are moving, so and you're angling yourself to be able to move toward your port side with no problem really. And as big and bulky as the behemoth is, as the ship tries to go past you, you're able to sort of clip it right at the bow. It's not a direct hit because you rolled also very shittily. And I'm going to need to have everybody on the ship, basically, let's roll a group dexterity saving throw except for the PCs. Roll your own. I'll roll for the group. All right, everybody is okay.
Ooh.
Smeen falls. Oh, where are you at this point, Smeen, in the ship?
I'm on the poop deck.
Oh, you didn't have to roll that because you're not on the behemoth.
Oh,
Michael
okay.
has to roll. Michael and Kemchan have to roll.
Okay.
Dexterity saves. Everybody else is fine except for you guys have to roll your own.
14.
You're
What
okay.
am I rolling a dex save for?
Deck save, because if you were paying attention, you know. Why don't you go watch it in the
All right.
Atomic Peanut Butter groups on YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, you're okay too. There's a lurch in the ship as you clip this
Sure.
thing. So now I want you to roll again, everybody. on the so +5 for you, Kim Chan, for your water vehicle.
Well, as soon as that happens, I'll come out of my cabin, I guess.
All right, yeah, now you know something's going on.
Yep. So I was like, why am I rolling? Because
Who's driving this thing?
What I get a +5?
+5. They rolled a 21.
All right. So 14 again.
All right. So they're able to outmaneuver you this time. You're basically side to side now. And then, Will, did you roll yours?
I thought I didn't have to because I wasn't on it.
No, this is a different roll. This is a water. God, is anybody paying attention to this fucking game? Come on, guys.
Well, I think you're doing a terrible job. So you just said just a straight up deck.
No. This
What?
is your
I think it's
water,
your water vehicle
vehicles.
roll.
Oh,
Another water vehicle roll.
okay. Water vehicle roll. Got
You
it.
tell me like this is the first time I've go back and watch the tape and you'll hear me say this.
What, 14 again?
There you go.
I actually
All right.
did hear it that time, so.
Right, because I fucking said it. All right, you're able to, and I should just make your ship sink, but instead you're able to maneuver around the back of the behemoth. The behemoth, you're sort of going toward land by where Starport is, over here on this side of the map, on the eastern side. I'm gonna move Smeen's little thing here. So you move over behind them. So now the ship does, again, it's about parallel to the behemoth as it's trying to go around. As you did miss it pretty badly that second time. The ship is damaged, but still pretty fast. And you took a lot less damage than it did.
Sure.
It's like a...
What do I see on the deck? As I look down I look down at it. What do I see on the deck?
roll
Like what?
me a perception check.
Okay. Oop. 18.
Plus 5. Yeah, you see that there are it's human ship. They are dressed in common clothes. They do not appear to be, well, some of the crew appears to sort of look like they're merchants, but you also see what looks like just regular Ancelonians, I guess, on there as well, that are maybe struggling a bit with their, trying to, maneuver the ship. So it looks like a combination of commoners and merchants.
Okay. So, as it's passing me, and I see this, I will give the command. Jadek will give the command for the Minotaurs to board it.
Well, you're going to have to stop the ship, really, to board it. You're not quite there yet.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you do have those exploding harpoon things. Yeah, you used one of them so far. You have 4 left.
I think those are in
I
the
think
guy.
no. I think what we're gonna try to do is get it as. I think he's gonna. All right. Jadek's gonna command to drop the sails of the behemoth so it comes to a crawl. That ship is passing me on the port side, and then he's good. No, I think he'll try to throw some lines over to the other ship to get it to at least slow down so he can get the
Grappling
Minotaurs.
hook in line.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, get the Minotaurs to board it.
Sure. All right, gonna need a couple rolls. One, I'm gonna need another one. This is for you too, Will. The water vehicle roll.
Okay.
Jadek, you have a +5.
18.
You rolled an 18, or was that adding your +5?
No, with the 5. With the 5, it's an
Okay.
18.
That's 6.
they rolled a 19, which is pretty good. You're still able to sort of position yourself in a way that is cumbersome for the other ship to get around you. Now I'm going to need you to roll, and each one of you can roll this just for the crew. Roll me D20s and add 2.
Oh, damn it.
Michael and
Thanks.
Will can do this as well.
D20 and add 2.
Yep. What did you get, Kempton?
8 altogether. 8 altogether.
4.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Hard to get anything. You guys are sort of clanking the grappling hooks off the side of this boat here and dropping into the drink.
All right.
Piloting is not a skill in 5e.
Shall I attack them as I have attacked the others?
Yes.
Or do you wish to keep this more piratey?
No. Let's go ahead. Do your thing.
It's
All right, I'll throw a synaptic static at that where it looks like the captain might be.
okay. Remind me what that does.
The captain and the pilot.
It's like throwing a stick of dynamite.
Right. Remind me what that does specifically.
Choose a point within range. It's a range of 120 feet, and psychic energy explodes there. Each creature in 20-foot radius needs an intelligence saving throw. They have a score of 2 or less, they're not affected. And they'll take 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save, or half on a success. On a failed save, they also have muddled thoughts for a minute and lose a d6 to their attack rolls and ability checks.
Sure. Roll me the damage.
8d6. 31 or 15.
All right. So you see, I'm not even going to roll for this one because it doesn't.
No,
matter.
I'm going to say the DC is 17.
It doesn't matter what they're even half. It doesn't matter. You see there are 6 people up on that deck, including the captain and the pilot. All grip their heads and drop to the deck dead.
Oh.
There you go.
The ship starts to careen as the wheel just starts spinning. Roll me your percentile die. Michael, you roll it because you did the spell.
Okay. 8.
Holy shit!
Could be really good. Could be really bad. I don't know.
That's really bad. You're going. This boat starts lurching toward the behemoth. Kemchan, I'm going to need you to roll me the 20 plus 5, the seafaring vehicle bullshit.
Gotcha.
As soon as it's my turn again, I can cast Gust of Wind.
Oh, fucking 20.
All right,
I
so
don't
you
have that power, do I?
Yeah,
If
so
I can
you-
do a Dust Devil on it.
all of us, yeah. So you see this happening.
its
You
sails.
just churn as hard as you can the wheel, so it tries to lurch out of the way, and it kind of does. Michael, as you're watching, trying to look to cast your next spell. Oh wait, we'll roll me another water vehicle for you too, Will, just to see where you come up on all this. $18. All right, yeah, you're able to now maneuver your way around sort of their port side. Now you're still a good, oh man, I'd say about maybe a mile, a little less than a mile from them. Not a mile, a half a mile from them. So you still have room between, to sort of maneuver however you need to based on that roll. But you're able to, but you feel like you're far enough that you can then move along their port side. However, you can see this ship rocking and completely out of control. Michael, as you're preparing your next spell, roll me your perception check.
Okay. Boom.
12 is enough because you're
12.
close enough. You see that on board this ship are like men, women, children. Definitely not a dragon army ship. And there's a lot of panic going on. There's people trying to get to, and it's more of like the seafaring type, trying to get to the wheel. However, it's obviously very difficult because of the lurching of the ship. It looks like the way that it's angling, it's going to start taking on, like it's going to just go, what's the opposite of the port side? Starboard side is going to sort of, the way that it's sort of turning and lurching, it looks like it's going to go like sort of the starboard side front into the ocean any moment.
All right. What is the range of that? How far away is this ship from us?
From you right now, it's very close. It's probably within 200 feet.
Okay, I have an idea. Let me look something up here really quick. Shit. Probably wouldn't actually do it. Are any of the oh, I thought I had, but that's just an elevator. I do not have it currently. I don't think doing that's going to do anything. I'm sorry. I'm just
That's okay.
thinking out loud and coming up empty because I don't want to. I don't want to sink their ship. I could easily sink their ship. That would be child's play.
That's the easy version.
That's the easy.
What is your plan, Captain?
All right, so now I see it's basically, just regular people, families, women and children, that kind of thing.
Roll me a perception check. That's what Michael saw.
Oh, that's
I
what Michael-
could-
well,
Yeah,
I would assume he
you're
would
also
tell me
busy.
that.
Yeah, you're busy maneuvering the ship. So,
I could conjure an earth
So
element.
he's also not next to you. So
I could
Okay.
conjure an earth elemental on near the wheel and command it to sail the ship. But if we're using intelligence as the stat, it's not going to
we
be
were
good.
using wisdom as the stat.
Wisdom will be fine.
All right.
So, yeah, I will
All right. So you cast an earth elemental.
summon, and all of a sudden, this bluish earth elemental entity appears near the wheel, and I basically command the elemental to using the wheel for sailing to just basically not hit the other ships. I want to keep it as simple as possible. I don't want to give any complex maneuvers. Just keep it,
right the ship.
keep it between the lines.
All right. So before so you're able to and you do see Jadek. Did you roll your perception?
Oh. 15.
That's straight
16,
15
sorry.
plus 5. That's a 19.
Straight 16.
Yeah, you're able to see all of this, including the fact that there is now a blue earth elemental on the deck of the ship, grabbing onto the wheel. What are you going to do?
I'm going to allow...
Your group is also readying to throw another set of grappling hooks.
Okay, to try and I will allow somebody to take over the pilot, the the steering of the ship, and I'll run over to the side where Foxsong is. I go, I didn't expect you to kill anybody,
Oh, I didn't know they'd be
And-
so weak.
and then start yelling orders to
So weak.
try to.
You shot him with
the
a
ship.
psychic shotgun. Ah, weaklings.
So what are you trying to? What do you want them to do, Kim-chan?
I want them to try to hook the ship. I'm still trying
All
to.
right,
like,
everybody,
get them
each
to-
Will, Michael, and Kim-chan, roll me a d20.
Just a straight D20. You're not looking
Yeah, I'll add
15.
stuff to it. What is it? 15?
We had that we had
15.
that +2 last time, but
Oh, is that +2? Yeah, +2 then.
All right, 17.
17.
All right,
No,
2
for.
hooks.
It didn't roll, did it?
Get
Hold on.
in. Yeah, yours did 15.
Did it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
up there.
it-
Yeah,
We all had 17s
three-
then.
Well, 17. It was 17, 17, 19 with yours, Michael, because you got a +2 to yours. Oh no, you had a +2. Sorry.
I already
Wow,
had the
yeah,
plus-
3 15s. That's amazing. Yeah, so yeah, each of you are the 3 grappling hooks are on there. Now again, these ships are still moving, and yours is slowed down.
Well,
that
again,
one is
my-
moving.
The behemoth, I ordered the sails to drop.
Yes.
So it would immediately start to slow down.
Right, yours is slowing
Just from
down.
your weight. Yeah.
Theirs is not.
Theirs is not. So,
So,
but no, even with that, with the grappling hooks, they could at least like swing over and board the ship, the 3, and then drop the sails and take over and have more board the ship.
so yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so roll me another what do you call it? D20 and add 2 for the acrobatics check.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
Fox
damn
Song's not gonna jump across.
Well, we
her.
know you're not. This is not Foxsong. These
No,
are
no,
the-
this is for the crew.
This is the crew.
Okay.
11 with the
Well,
+2.
And Will,
Oh, my guys aren't going across. We're on the other ship.
you're rolling for
no.
their guys.
You're rolling for my
Oh,
crew.
for his guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just throwing some
That
dice.
20. There
All
we
right.
go.
One of them, which is Chris Andrew. Actually, no, it's Verharoon because Verharoon was on tonight. Chris Andrew wasn't here, so he can go fuck himself. Verharoon is the only one. Chris Andrew is hanging from the side. As well as one of the other unnamed crewmen. Verharoon is able to swing over, land onto the deck. Will roll me a water taxi roll.
Water taxi roll.
Whatever, motor vehicle, whatever.
Is it me personally or this person?
This is you. This is for your
Or
ship.
for the captain for the ship? Okay. 7.
7. Yeah, you're kind of, you don't know what the fuck's going on over here. You're just trying
You
to
don't
sell.
you don't get to add your proficiency bonus.
You do.
to- when-
So it's 9.
Mine's not adding it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it should be. So what's your
Well,
proficiency? Not
Plus
11?
4.
Oh, so 11. All right, yeah.
11.
You're able to, again, you're kind of trying to steer a little bit away from this thing just so this ship is kind of out of control a little bit. But long story short, because we're running out of time and Will has a hard stop at midnight, basically what happens is that Verharoon gets onto the deck and is starting to just sort of slash the ropes to get the sails down.
Sure.
The Earth Elemental is trying to straighten the ship and just hold it steady so it doesn't smash into the behemoth. As then on the outside, we have the port side, we have the Black Skull coming up. They're going to throw their grappling hooks to help try to steady this ship. And we end with the behemoth on the starboard side of this small ship, which is called the Jolly Roger. I don't know. I'll come up with a name next week. And the Black Skull on the port side of the ship. On deck, there are a few hardy seamen and a bunch of other men, women, and
Dead
children
hardy seamen.
that are like huddling in the on the top deck, scared and weeping.
I would imagine some of their people died. There's an elemental standing there at the wheel.
They're terrified.
Ugh.
And that's where we end tonight's adventure.
We could probably just claim this ship, maroon these people on an island. Now we have 3 ships.
No.
This is
No.
this is what pirating gets us. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go because I gotta pee. But so thank you for hanging out with us on D&D Fridays for Atomic Peanut Butter presents Dragonlance, Dragonlance: Dragons of Deceit, Part 3. We will be back maybe next week for Part 4 and to see what other terrible things these people could do to just very Ansalon civilians as time goes on. But for Kemchan, Michael, Gaz, who couldn't bother to be here, and Will.Playa. I gotta pee, guys. We're going.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
Adam saying goodnight, and we will see you next time on Dragonlance. Bye-bye.